Daniel Williamson, U00038904, assignment Unit 21, Task 2, Offender Behaviour. When in a custodial environment, the prisoners need to be occupied in prison. The people in prison are occupied by having jobs and incentive schemes. However, there is a risk of losing your job if your behaviour is very poor. When they're working in prison, they'll gain experience for going out in the real world and can continue their job straight out of prison. They won't reoffend, as they will be prepared to go straight into a job and have something to work for, so it's a lot easier for them to focus. For example, they would have literacy lessons to improve their speaking and writing skills, and this would improve their CV for when applying for a job. The better literacy skills they have, the better paid job they might get. They might work for a certain company in prison, and they might stay in that same company. For example, Timpson's employs many prisoners when they have left and been rehabilitated. The 4 programs that are in place that enhance thinking skills, that addresses thinking and behaviour associated with the reoffending. The impulse control, flexibility thinking, moral reasoning, and problem solving is all included within this. They take classes to improve this, maybe specifically if they need to improve their communication and problem solving skills, they take more classes for that. They take these classes to improve and have a better chance of working and make it easier for themselves. The next program is Calm, controlling anger and learning to manage it. Therefore, the offenders, for them who don't have much patience and usually let their emotions take the better of them, so they might get a lot more angry quicker than other people. This program will help them remain calmer more times, and their emotions won't take hold of them. And with this, they'll be more relaxed and have a better prison life while there. This will improve their social skills and outside world living as well, as they'll be easier to get a job by being calmer and more relaxed all the time. The next program is the Sex Offender Treatment Program. This is according to the risk of the offender, and the program will make the prisoners confess of what they have done, so they have to face up to it and make them realise what they have and who they have affected while carrying out the crime. They will have private sessions suited to what specific crime that they did. There's a care course program, which is the choices, actions, relationships, and emotions. This is a program for only females, and normally young. Some of them are teenagers, young 20s. Their offender behaviour, and help them manage their emotions and help develop their identity, especially as being a young woman. There's also a literacy course. That is an extra for people that will need to improve their English skills and develop the language, speaking and reading and writing. This can be used for their CV, getting a job, and doing this could get them a better, higher paid job. They will change their social skills and their language will be a lot better, maybe after completing this course. So for an individual, the programs that they get, the difficulties that they might face would be a struggle to start with for specific people. If they are trying a new program, they're just starting, they're not going to know a lot. For example, English, if their speaking and writing is poor, they're going to struggle at first. But overall, for the individual, it will improve them overall, because if they did an English course The benefits of that would be gaining better experience for writing and reading, and that can be done and used for making a CV and getting a job straight out of prison. The communication and relationships with other people is also very important, especially in prison. If they gain good relationships and communication skills, they could get a job easier. For example, Timpsons employ prisoners that come out straight away from rehabilitation. Also, other industries such as mechanics, they can get taught in prisons, and they're still building their relationships and communication skills with other people, so that they will have it easier when leaving prison. The social benefits for prisoners taking workplaces is it fills up the industries with people who will do the work. Therefore, other people who could be more skilled can do another job. These prisoners will just go straight in. It'll give them something to do. So hopefully they won't reoffend. This way, they will be earning money. This is good for them, and also when they earn enough, they will start paying tax and providing to the economy as well. Okay, so the issues with the program could be some of them are more expensive than others. So the more expensive ones are probably things that more people might need to do. So the issues that they might have need sorting out. They'll be expensive to run. The people that run them might need more money to run it, either by pay or the things that they need to use for the program. Another issue is that the benefit the prisoners, if they do it weekly, consistency is key for these programs. It keeps the prisoners occupied. But yeah, the prisons need to pay for the programs by taxpayers' money. And unfortunately, it isn't 100% successful, so you can't assume that all prisoners will take this opportunity and make it work for them. The positives, however, it can help many prisoners or ex-prisoners. It rehabilitates a lot of them and rebuild their lives, especially the young offenders. They can start straight off and get straight into an industry they like. Even for the older people, they can go back straight into work if they're suitable to do so. In the end, it reduces the cost of prisons. So the less people that re-offend, the less there is going into prisons in general, because of reoffending is a high rate. It can provide the prisoners with basic skills to get a job as well. These programs will sort of turn their lives around to make them have good skills to gain good jobs, and then overall it will get them more money and build a good lifestyle. Also, the calm program, control their emotions when they're in an environment. This program is very important because the program will help them specifically help their emotions, as if they are if they have a short temper, for example, they will need to stay calm more and as long as possible, as if they're working in an environment that is very stressful, they could suddenly react to something and then unfortunately do something bad, which could be another offence, breaking the law.